This is Storyteller, a puzzle game about telling stories. And while last time we had a blast learning all the basics of the game, like how the scenes and characters worked, this time things got really out of hand really quickly. Wait, is he gonna fight God? Oh my God! Also, we're getting really close to 25k subs, so if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Every single one makes a difference. But anyway, let's get to the stories. All right, we are tapping back in for Storyteller. We are up to chapter 9 called Justice. Usurper dies. Oh, okay, wait, hang on. We got this game is taking a bit of a turn here. So I guess we'll start with the Baron. He always wants the crown, and then he is going to kidnap the queen because this is just what he wants. He's about this. He wants to succeed. And then the knight is gonna save the queen. The queen is gonna see that the Baron has taken it, and then I think we're just straight up gonna she's not the queen. We can't kill her. Okay, I see the issue here. So the queen has to get her crown back. Okay, what if we move? Okay, I'm gonna move this here. So he kidnaps her, he gets the crown. The knight saves the queen. The queen kidnaps the Baron. And then the queen gets her crown back, and then I think she just wishes him for dead. And oh my God! I didn't think it was just gonna. Okay, well, damn. Can I make the knight be the guy who does it? By the hand of the knight. Wait, how do I make the knight do it? This, so the knight saves the queen, and then he locks the Baron up, and then the knight. No. How do I get the knight to do it? So he'll only do it if he has the crown. Oh, wait. Oh my God, I think I know how to do this. So the Baron, he kidnaps the queen, then he takes the throne, and then the Baron kills the queen. And then I kidnap the Baron, take the crown, and I get my sweet vengeance. God, okay. All right, I didn't realize I could only have one person kidnapped at a time. That makes sense. But okay, damn. This is the lone survivor is our little knight guy here. Knight loses his head. How does the knight get executed? So the queen, I guess the queen kidnaps the knight. No. Why would the queen kill the knight? So the knight dies. The queen doesn't care. And then the knight comes back from the dead. And then she decides to kidnap him. No. Okay, so why, how do I make the queen, how do I get the queen? Oh my God, wait. So the queen has to die. For the knight to lose his head, the queen has to die. And then the knight takes the crown in her honor. And then the queen comes back, realizes she's lost her throne. Actually, maybe she doesn't even realize. Maybe she doesn't have to. Maybe she just kidnaps him, just outright. She wants the crown because she's about it. She's got that birthright. She takes the crown, and then for the knight so harshly, so rudely taking the crown, she kills him, even though she was dead and it was rightfully his. All right, nice. The execution. Okay, the execution. This one's really vague. The execution. Kidnap. The Baron, I make him, he just steals this all the time. And then she has amnesia. Oh wait, I think, and then he saves her and she gets really proud. And then they get married, so the Baron's gonna become the queen. Yes! Oh my God, wait, okay. Baron kidnaps the queen, she gets amnesia, she thinks he saved him. They get married. He kidnaps her. And then he just straight up executes his wife. Fuck, okay, damn. How do I make it the execution of the Baron though? Maybe the Baron has amnesia. Oh, that's what it is. Oh my God. If you switch who forgets, then you can change everything. So then the queen puts him in, And then she kills him. Because she knows and he doesn't. He forgets. Damn. God, what a dramatic life these two live. Queen beheads all men. Finally, at long last. It's deserved. How do we do this though? The queen, true feminist, kills all men. So, first thought is, so the queen has to get killed. The Baron kills the queen because that's his dream, is he wants to have the throne. And then he gets the throne. Wait, all men. I think the knight gets the throne. And then the queen's gonna have to come back. So the queen gets killed by the Baron, knight gets the throne, the queen comes back, and we know that she hates when she doesn't have the crown. So her and the knight get married, and she's a little bit pissed off about it. She doesn't really love it too much. So then she's gonna execute the knight and also the Baron, who's the one who killed her. Damn. Death to all men. Shit. What a weird world these two live in. Or these three, rather. This is some Game of Thrones shit. And that's chapter 9. Genesis. Temptation. I think this is... Oh, we got entirely different characters. Eve rejects the apple. All right, well, like, this just didn't happen, but, you know, hey, that's chill. No, okay, well, you can't just... No, okay, you guys are bad at this. Don't eat the apple. Yes. Tempt. No, eat God. No, you... All right, I think this might be cursed. Eve rejects the apple. So what if Adam takes the apple and then they get judged? Oh my God. So this very biblically accurate God smites him for eating the apple, and then Eve says, no way, I don't want to get turned to a fucking crisp. I don't want to get turned to a crisp. This is okay. And then the snake looks pissed, as he does. God is happy at everyone. Okay, God is happy with everyone. So, I mean, God is happy at everyone. So Adam, I think he's gonna eat the apple again. We all know Adam. We know he's not exactly the most perfect individual. Eve sees this and she's like, oh shit, I'm not taking a chance anymore. And then Adam gets a second chance at life. And this time he says no, because he's already died once. He's not about it. And then everyone is good. And we ignore that he did break the rules the first time. But that's probably okay. And then Adam watches his love die. Okay. Adam and Eve are in love. That feels like an easy first step. Tempt. Eve eats the apple. Is it this easy? Because of him. Because of him. How do I make him responsible? How do I make this because of him? So, what if instead, what if I change this so that Adam eats the apple? That doesn't matter. So Adam and Eve are in love. Adam eats the apple. And then Eve eats the apple because of Adam. There's judgment. And then Adam dies, but only him. And then he has to come back to, okay, this is it. Adam and Eve fall in love. Adam eats the apple. He gives the apple to Eve. Adam dies by himself, comes back to life. And then he watches Eve die because he was an asshole and he gave her the apple. Okay, got it. Friedrich takes his... Okay, this is different. Who's Friedrich? Friedrich takes revenge. Who is Friedrich? Love. Eve and Friedrich fall in love. Okay, Friedrich doesn't mess with the apple. Eve takes the apple, and then... Does Friedrich take revenge on God? Is he gonna fight God? Oh my God! What the hell? He killed Bill Cipher. The power creep is insane. Okay, damn, don't fuck with Friedrich, apparently. God, alright, hell. The King, chapter 11. Cyclic, mutually toxic love affair. Okay. This is good. This is, you know, hashtag relatable. The Queen and the King are in love. And then they fight. And then the Queen has amnesia. And then the Queen and the King are in... No. And then The king has amnesia, and then they fall in love again. This is hell. Why do they keep? Who's doing this to them? What are they getting punished for? The final level of hell, where you're just constantly in love, fighting, and then forgetting. Double execution. Damn. So the queen is gonna be the one who executes. She's hiding it, dude. There's no way. The queen is sitting in the bushes, watching the king and his maid. And you know what? She kills the maid first. Petty little queen that she is. Can you kill the? Oh my god, you can't. All right, but and she. Yep, good. And then where the king takes revenge. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think you're a very good king if this is your move. Yeah, you had an affair. She killed your wife, and then you killed her as revenge. I mean, she maybe didn't have to kill the maid, but all right, 3 heads roll. Okay, affair. So the king, the queen, and the knight are gonna have an affair. No, he's straight as hell. Okay, I don't. How do we make an affair here? Okay, this guy's too straight. He's in love with the queen. The queen's not. Okay. Homophobic king gets kidnapped by the baron, and then the knight watches the queen and no, the queen, no. How do I make them have an affair? 3 heads roll. How do I have 3 people get executed? There's an affair. Who is able to have an affair? This is just, they're just in love. This is normal. So the knight kidnaps the king. No. She misses her king. No. Baron. I have, I think, literally no idea how to do this one. 3 heads roll. The queen just, no. She doesn't want to execute anyone. She has to have a reason to execute them. She's a little bit off, but she's not unjust. So the queen and, so someone has to get kidnapped. So the baron has to kidnap someone. The baron kidnaps the king. And then the queen sees that it was the baron. So then the king executes the baron. This is 1 head. Then there's an affair. Why would he doesn't care. He's not a jealous guy. Maybe the knight saves the... No. Oh, the baron steals the queen. The queen saves because she's in love. Oh, that's what it is. Oh my god. The baron kidnaps the queen. The knight saves the queen, and the queen falls in love with him. The king sees the knight and the queen flirting, having a little affair because she's love-struck because he saved her life. He executes the knight, and then the queen executes the baron. And then the queen also executes the king for killing the knight. God, this is some ridiculous Game of Thrones level throwing on everyone's behalf. God. Okay. That one had me stumped. Rags to royalty. Rags to royalty. So the maid has to become a queen. So it's gonna end with a wedding between these two. The maid and the king are gonna get married. And how does this happen? Let's start with an affair. The queen is gonna see the king and the maid flirting, and she's gonna get pissed. So the queen is gonna throw the maid and be like, hey, that's my man you're flirting on. What's the deal with that? And then the king is gonna save her, be pissed off at the queen for kidnapping his side piece. He kills the queen as a result. And then the king and the maid fall in love. Well, she had, what a come up she had. I think, again, the queen, I think, is drawing the short straw. I think she got a little bit too too dramatic here with her decisions, but God, they just love punishing people for this. The baron rules alone. So the Baron needs the crown. And the Baron can only get the crown if he gets married. How do we do this? Will the maid kidnap? Okay, no. Cliff. So we have to. The Baron has to marry the queen. So the king, you gotta go, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry about that. And then, no. So the king is dead. And the queen is dead, and this doesn't benefit you. And then these two are ghosts and they're in love. And that's just unrelated, but it just felt like a happy ending. If he marries the maid? No, she doesn't have a crown. Okay. Baron rules alone. The Baron and the queen have to get married. That's the only way this works is if they get married. Man, the king just wants to cheat. It's crazy that this is just the life he lives. The king and the maid are in love. And since the king can't be with the maid, he kidnaps the queen. No. The maid no. Can they fall in love now? I'm trying to... No. The Baron kills the queen. Maybe this is what happens. So the king loves the maid, but they can't be married because he's married to the queen. But then the queen gets killed by the Baron, so they can get married. And they're happy. And then... No, she's chill. The king is kidnapped by the Baron. The Baron falls in love with the maid. So the Baron... The Baron has to kill the king then. And then he can marry... The Baron marries the maid? Yes. And then he kills the maid because why? He's an asshole, apparently. Okay, I thought he had to marry the queen. He had to marry the maid the whole time. So it's Baron kills queen, king marries maid because the queen is dead. Baron kills... This is just... The Baron just had a 3-kill streak. I don't think he had to kill the maid at all. I don't think that was necessary. I think he's just a bit of a dick here. But alright. And now up to chapter 12, Monsters. Bernard drinks poison. Surely it's not this easy. No? Okay. Forest. Bernard and Juliet meet in the forest and they find love. And what does the moon do? Oh my god. Has Bernard been a werewolf the whole time? Okay, so, oh my god, Bernard and Juliet are in love. Bernard becomes a werewolf. Is he gonna... Oh no, and then he's gonna realize what he's done. Yeah, man, you ate her head. And now he's gonna end his stuff. Dude. Bernard, man, you got a tough life, brother. It was nice of you to leave, you know, half of her just standing there, but maybe just stay inside. Pet comes back to life to enact revenge. Okay, I don't love that there's an affair option with a dog and 2 people. I don't know how I feel about this. Is she jealous of the dog? Does Isabel... Okay, what is the affair here? She doesn't like the dog. Is there any world? Okay, I don't know how to make them do anything. Oh my god! Dude, No? Maybe they have to be jealous of each other. And then the dog sees Bernard and Isabel. He doesn't care. Isabel does not like the dog. Isabel doesn't like the dog, so then she... How do I get Isabel to push her dog off the cliff? I don't... Revive. No, I don't know how to make anyone kill each other. So there's a cliff. Bernard is chill, Isabel is chill. Right now, no one wants to kill anyone right now. Isabel doesn't love the dog, but she's not, like, ready to fuck it up. Oh my god. There is no... Dude. Okay, let me try to piece this together. Hang on. I'm trying this again. Alright, so the pet comes back to life to enact revenge. So first off, Bernard and Isabel are in love. And then Isabel, being as jealous as she is, she sees them getting along, and for some reason she gets jealous. This is a crazy thing to be jealous about, by the way, but she gets jealous. And Isabel, being a wonderful person, kicks the dog off the cliff. Which inevitably does the dog. Then the dog comes back, the petty creature that he is, and Isabel, looking triumphant, gets pushed off the cliff. And justice is served. God, what a weird, what in the hell is even going on anymore? Queen gets Baron arrested. Okay. So the queen has to narc. Ballroom, Baron, and queen. Nothing. Let me disguise. The Baron puts on his disguise. And then he scares the queen. And the queen tells the detective that there's a dragon. And then the... Dude, he makes the funniest noise. The detective sees the dragon. The Baron takes it off. And then the detective we gotta change the order. There we go. I didn't know dressing up, I didn't know being a furry was a crime, but apparently they just don't mess with it here. He literally got arrested for having a scale suit. Cured of vampirism. Whomst is the vampire? Dracula probably is the vampire, actually, I'm realizing. Okay. This also probably makes sense. So, you know what? Well, probably a good start. Dracula bites Mina. And then Mina goes to the professor. No, then John. No. Knight. So Dracula bites Mina. Mina becomes a vampire. And she can't talk to John anymore. And she's asleep. And John okay. That's what we do. Dracula bites Mina. Mina becomes a vampire, and then she goes to take a little vampire nap in her crypt. John strolls in, sees vampire Mina, and he goes, "Oh, doctor, I need your help." And he says Mina's a vampire, and he says the only way to cure her is if you kill Dracula. And so now Dracula's asleep, and John gets the job done, and Mina is cured. And John rolls up and gets to be happy, because he deserves a happy ending. And he did it. Dracula turns to stone, as he does. Monster is slain. Monster is slain. Okay, what? You know what? The Baron, you get a disguise here. You get a disguise, and Bernard is a werewolf. And then you guys are gonna meet in the... Okay, you know, I didn't expect him to be terrified like that. Okay, you know what? The Baron takes it off. Okay. Baron puts on his disguise, werewolf becomes a werewolf, and then they meet in the forest, and they don't fuck with each other. They do not fight. The werewolf is afraid, and the Baron is just like, damn, that's kind of weird. And so then, Baron tells the professor, hey man, there's a werewolf out there in the woods. He gives him a gun, and then Bernard is unfortunately shot and killed by the Baron, who, for whatever reason, is the good guy in this one. And there's an ending where the dragon dies. You know what? Okay, I think for the dragon to die, I think actually it's more or less the same thing. I think, dude, the dragon dying, he dies because of the prank. Bernard is like, hey man, this is, dude, the Baron puts on the dragon disguise. He scares Bernard in the woods, and Bernard narks at the professor and goes, hey man, there's a dragon in these woods. And then he struts up and shoots him dead. Oh man, this is a YouTuber prank like 5 years ago. God, what a life these guys live. Oh my God. I think we're gonna come back to the last few chapters. I don't know how many chapters there are left. Oh, not a lot. Okay. I'm gonna leave the last few chapters for next time. But thank you guys so much for watching again. As always, appreciate you. Feel free to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. Really pushing for 20k subs, so everything means the world to me. But thank you guys for being here and watching. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Peace.